Morning, friends. Pastor Al. It's Wednesday, June 4th. So how do you go from bad to worse to better? Well, we're looking at Paul and Silas in Acts chapter 16. Now, they'd been arrested, stripped, beaten, and then thrown into the inner prison and put in shocks or shackles. There was no escape. They'd had a really bad day. Had gone from bad to worse to worse. You can't even imagine. But this is what they did. Verse 25, Acts 16. About midnight, Paul and Silas were praying. Prayed. Who thought about that? So when we're going from a bad day and it gets worse, what should we be doing? We should worry and fret about it? No, we should pray. Pray. James chapter 4 verse 2 says, you have not because you ask not. And in John 16:24, Jesus said, ask and you will receive, and your joy will be made full. So, it's about lifting it up to God, to pray. There's a story about his dad and son, and it was at their home, and dad was driving the truck across the yard, his pickup, and the son decided he's going to jump on the back and hitch a ride. Probably something a lot of us have done in the days past. Well, the son jumped to get on the pickup, but he missed. Well, dad didn't know that he was even doing this. He was driving not fast, just going across the yard at their place. Pretty soon he heard his son yelling and screaming, so he stopped, see what was going on. And here his son was, he found was getting dragged across the yard. He wasn't hurt, but he was scraped up and, things like that. And the son and the dad just had to ask the obvious question, why didn't you let go? How many times have we hung on to the junk of life and not let go? Jesus said, give it to me, let go of it, cast your burden on me. So the first thing to overcome a bad day, to change it into a better day, is prayer. Prayer. So if you got something you're hanging on to, friends, it's time to pray and let it go. Have a blessed day and let it go.